بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the help of Allah, we began a brief commentary of Quran. We got to chapter Ma'idah, the 5th chapter of Quran, which is revealed in Medina. It has 120 verses. Please listen to verse 13.
فبما نقضهم ميثاقهم لعناهم وجعلنا قلوبهم قاسية يحرفون الكلم عن مواضعه ونسوا حظا مما ذكروا به ولا تزال تطلع على خائنة منهم إلا قليلا منهم فاعف عنهم واصفح إن الله يحب المحسنين.
But on account of their breaking their covenant, we cursed them and made their hearts hard. They altered the words from their places, and they neglected a portion of what they were reminded of. And you shall always discover treachery in them, excepting a few of them. So pardon them and turn away. Surely Allah loves those who do good. At the beginning of this chapter, in verse 1, Allah ordered people to keep their promises and to fulfill their pledges regarding to others. When they agree on something, when they promise something, when they have a covenant with others, fulfill them and keep their promises. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu awfu bil uqud. And also in previous verse 12, Allah talked about the covenant that Allah took from the children of Israel. وَلَقَدْ أَخَذَ اللَّهُ مِيثَاقَ بَنِي إِسْرَائِيلَ. Allah took the covenant from the children of Israel. In this verse, Allah is talking about their reaction. Publicly, generally, Allah ordered all people to keep their promises, to fulfill their pledges regarding to Allah, regarding to themselves, regarding to their friends, regarding to Muslims, non-Muslims, men, women, children, all. And in verse 12, particularly Allah talks regarding to the pledges that He had and the covenant that He had to the children of Israel. Here Allah says, okay, what was the reaction? Allah says, they did not fulfill their responsibility, although they promised and they gave their pledges, but they didn't fulfill their responsibility. They broke their promises. They promised, they vowed to do something, but they didn't fulfill it. And after that, Allah says, okay, what I have done to them. They didn't keep their promises. They promised, they had a covenant, but they did something else. And again, Allah mentions that, okay, what was my reaction and what I have done to them. فَبِمَا نَقَضِهِمْ مِيثَاقَهُمْ. First of all, Allah says they didn't fulfill, and because of the account of their breaking their covenant. Naqz, it means break. And misaq means covenant. فَبِمَا نَقْضِهِمْ مِيثَاقَهُمْ. It means because of their breaking their covenant. لَعَنَّاهُمْ. from la'na. La'annahum, it means we cursed them, we made them far from our mercy. We didn't help them anymore. We didn't take their hand anymore. وَجَعَلْنَا قُلُوبَهُمْ قَاسِيَةً. So, first of all, they broke their promises and their covenant, and after that, as a result, لَعَنَّاهُمْ, we cursed them, we made them far from our mercy. وَجَعَلْنَا قُلُوبَهُمْ قَاسِيَةً. And we made their hearts very, very hard. If the hearts will be very hard, it means their hearts will not break, will not have feeling regarding to others, will not have feeling regarding to paradise or hell, even regarding to their children. We complain to Allah, help us not to have a hard heart. If our heart is very hard, it means we see others are facing problem, we don't do anything. We know that we are going to face problems, we don't do anything. We know that God has ordered us. Allah becomes upset if I do not follow Him. We don't care. So a person who has a hard heart, he is ready to commit different kinds of sin and he doesn't care. Anything you tell him, say, I don't care. Okay, they put you on jail. So I don't care. They are going to kill you, I don't care. If you do such things, you are going to hurt your family, your children. Maybe they will face serious problem. They become sick, even they may die. They may have cancer. I don't care. It means such a person has a hard heart. Allah says regarding to these people, because they did not keep their promises and they broke their covenants, وَجَعَلْنَا قُلُوبَهُمْ قَاسِيَةً. We made their hearts very hard. We may ask a question. It means after that they don't care that they obey Moses or not. They fight with the God or not. Moses promised them to paradise, they don't care, or they will be punished, they don't care. Here there is a question that, okay, if God will do such a things and after that they commit sin, so it is not their problem, this is God's problem, because God has made their heart very hard. They have no feeling because God has done it. So how Allah is going to punish them after that? The answer is, although Allah has done it, it is true that Allah makes their heart very hard, and after that they have no feeling, they commit sin easily, and they don't afraid and scared of anything. But since they have done themselves, they did not keep their promises, they broke their covenants, because they have done, and because of that Allah punished them, still they should be and they will be punished for such a sins that they are committing today. Although now it is sometimes out of their control because their heart is very hard, their heart are very hard. But because they have done themselves, it was in their hand. It is the same as a person who throws himself from the roof to the ground. When he is in the way, of course he cannot control himself, and the intellect will reject that God will punish him at this time. It is true, but God will punish him why you have gone to the roof and why you throw yourself over there. But in the way, that's okay, it is out of your control. Exactly the same, these people that are going to have a very hard heart, it is because of themselves, and they will be punished. Although Allah has punished them and Allah made their hearts very hard, but because it is because of their sins, they will be punished for that. Then Allah says, يُحَرِّفُونَ الْكَلِمَ عَنْ مَوَاضِعِهِ. And these people are going to have, and they have, alteration regarding, and this torture they have regarding to their books. يُحَرِّفُونَ الْكَلِمَ عَنْ مَوَاضِعِهِ. They have a distortion and alteration regarding to their kalim. It means the words of Allah, Old Testament, they have changed it. Sometimes they hide some parts of the Old Testament. Some of them they didn't tell to the people. Some of them they brought different meaning for that, although they understood the meaning of the verses of God. So some of them they deleted, some of them they did not mention to the people, and some of them they had different meanings for that, although they knew that God meant something else. This is a tahrif, alteration. Because of that, the Old Testament that we have here in the world, we have many different kinds of Old Testament. It is because they have been changed. يحرفون الكلمة عن مواضعه. It means they have changed it from its places. As I said, the place that God has put the words and sentences, they have taken out and put it somewhere else. Inshallah, in next section, I would like to talk about the same verse a little more. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.